In 1986, a movie called The Highlander was released. Over time, it has become something of a cult success. It's really a rather silly concept. You have a bunch of immortals with too much testosterone fighting with each other until only one of them survives. And the one thing most people remember who are even vaguely familiar with this film is the line, "There can only be one." But for some reason, I thought this line is perfect for black and white chords that are unique. I thought it would be a great nickname for chords when there is just one that is all white or all black. When we talk about such a chord, we can say, "There can only be one." And that's how I came up with the idea of the Highlander chord. So let's start off with the B diminished triad. This is the only diminished triad that is all white. It's the one I call the incomplete diminished chord, and there can only be one. When we add one more note to that chord, we end up with a B half diminished chord. It is really the only half diminished chord that is all white. There can be only one. There are 3 white major chords, but when we add a 4th note to form a dominant 7th chord, only the G dominant 7th chord is all white. Well, once again, there can only be one. So that's the concept. If a chord is all white and there is only one like it, we can call it a Highlander chord. Now comes the rabbit hole. What about chords with only black notes? Are there unique black chords that we could also call Highlander chords? It turns out that there are several. An E-flat minor chord, also called a D-sharp minor chord enharmonically, is the only minor chord that is all black. And the E-flat minor 7 or D-sharp minor 7 chord is, again, all black. There can only be one. The G-flat major chord, which can also be written as an F-sharp major chord, is the only all-black major chord. When we add the 6 on top, it is still black. Then if we add the 2nd, we have something that might be called a pentatonic black chord. And once again, there can only be one. So now you know why I decided to call these chords Highlander chords. I like playful names for myself because it often helps me link together something that is intuitive with something more official. And I'm finding out this also works very well for my students. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave me comments about anything you like, comments about anything you'd like to see in the future, and remember that I consider all suggestions.